Hi, this is Karen Shackelford, and I'm going to give a brief recap of the music research group who met this week. We are a group that works on television theme songs for a project that we're working on. And so, a brief recap of this week's music team meeting. So, we are getting ready to do a pilot study, and we need to identify some television theme songs that we think are likely to make our targeted participants feel some nostalgia, and include some that will make them feel low nostalgia or no nostalgia because they don't know it at all. So we've been working on this for a long time. The whole entire project, we've got the projects laid out, but we're working on this, getting this pilot up and running. There are different teams. There's a team in Qualtrics who are inputting the items and figuring out all the survey logic that we need. There are teams that are getting the music and editing those files and putting them in Qualtrics. The entire team is doing the development and making the decisions in concert with the lab leaders, for myself and Dr. Perry Reed, Dr. Josh Cohen as well. And so we had a debate this week about making some adjustments. We had 100 songs on a Rolling Stone list of the 100 best TV theme songs ever. And we realized when putting it into Qualtrics and looking at it together that both on a computer, but especially on a phone, 100 songs is kind of overwhelming, and we don't want to turn our participants off, make them stop the study, make them feel overwhelmed or distracted. So we looked at it together, and we sort of saw that around 25 songs would work much better than 100. And then we debated various things about which songs do we keep in, what's the rationale for that. We started at the top of the list, and we decided some things like we decided to take out the newest songs because those are less likely to invoke nostalgia. I think we decided about 2004 and beyond, we would omit all of those songs, and take out children's songs and just keep them all similar, adult television shows, regular broadcast TV, most of them. And so we debated those different things. We looked at the survey items as they are in Qualtrics. How are they showing up? Went over things like the wording of the items, and just tried to keep the whole thing on track as the team works together to figure out um, what makes a good pilot study, what are the goals of a pilot study. In this case, we want some songs that our demographic is likely to feel something for, and some songs that they probably don't know so well. And to be able to test that there are songs that will induce nostalgia and songs that won't. We're calling them low nostalgia and high nostalgia because it's not zero, probably on either end. Although for some songs and some people, they might put a zero. So we've got most of the items in there. We are working on another issue, which is figuring out in Qualtrics how to randomly um, give random orders for the delivery of three nostalgic songs and one low nostalgic song. But we're really almost done with all that. It's figuring it out, getting each of the files clipped and the music files, and then we'll go into checking it with the whole group, having us run through before we release it into the wild and have participants give us some data. So that's what I know. And that was music meeting this week. Bye.